Oh, hey. Hey, roast chicken tonight. Sorry about that. Rough day. Let's go make a roast chicken. It's gonna be delicious. I've already skinned it. I'm gonna load it up with all sorts of interesting items. Let's go look. Come on down to the cutting board. What we're gonna do tonight, we're gonna do a roast, organic, island-fed, island-grown roast chicken. And inside of it, we're gonna have some yams, some roast potatoes, some carrots and onions with a little bit of molasses, a little bit of honey, some ground sage with some olive oil, and we're gonna mix that all up, and then we're gonna shove it inside. So it's gonna be super fun. All right, let's have a look at the cutting board here. First, I'm gonna chop up some parsley. We're just gonna chop that up. Make sure it's minced really good. Grab your knife. I don't know if anybody knows knife skills or not, but what I like to do is I like to hold the knife very high up on the handle so I get the most control. It's pretty important. Okay, I'm going to throw that in this bowl that I've got already set out for me to use. Onions next. What I like to do with an onion, there's lots of ways to do it. Here's how I do it. I go against the grain, not with the grain, like most people like to do. And then I just go along the edge. You get the same sort of side effect as you would the other way. I'm sure you've seen in many other videos. Throw that in the bowl. Boom, boom. Some yam. I love yam. It's sweet. It also acts as an adhesive, so it holds everything snug when it's inside the chicken. Just gonna chop that up real quick. Like this. I'm going to grab a few, not all of it, so it's not overwhelming. Do some julienne right across like that. Boom. Throw it on the knife, throw it in the bowl. Same thing. Go like that. Spin it around, throw it on the knife, throw it in the bowl. Again, julienne, julienne. Like that. All that means is long, skinny, length size. Boom. Some little baby potatoes. Just gonna slice those up. Just like that. So just slice it in half and into small little slivers after that. Scoop it up, throw it in the bowl. Scoop it up, throw it in the bowl. Let's use them all up. What the hee-haw. Slice it in half, slice it in half, slice it in half. Watch real close. I'll go slow. So I get the ends of my hand out of the way there. You can do it as slow as you want if you're learning, but once you're up to speed, it makes life a lot easier. I'll reserve those for something else later. Now I'm going to slice the carrot up. Throw that in the bowl like this. Slice this one up. Throw that in the bowl like this. So we got some yam in there. Got some carrots. We got some parsley. We got some potatoes. All up in that mix. Now watch me mince the garlic skin on. So I got the skin on here. I'm sure everybody knows how to do this, but what the heck, I'll show you anyway. So I squish it. Then at this end, I just remove the skin. Just wiggle and waddle it around. Remove the skin. Do that one. Do that one again. Just wiggle it out. It wants to come free. It's happy to be free. Mince that up. I'll show you a trick when you're mincing. Real quick here. Hold the camera close. I'm going to sprinkle some salt mixture that I've made. I'm reusing these shakers. I'm adding some salt on the board so it's less slippery, and I'm just going to squish it and move my knife back and forth. This is the proper way to mince it up. Bring it back, mush. Bring it back, mush. Squish it right down to the board. Get it right in that board. Okay, now it's properly minced like you'd see in a grocery store right out of a jar. You don't need it. It's less expensive this way. and a lot more fun. So we've added some garlic in there now. Now I'm going to add my sage mixture, which is just olive oil and some sage ground up in a RoboCoupe or a blender. Throw that in there. And some Himalayan smoked sea salt, which I got through a good friend of mine. You can just use regular salt, whatever. I just like the smoky flavor. Throw that in the mix. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get ugly now. We're going to get all ugly. We're going to get up in it. This is what makes food fun. Oh yeah, just getting right in there. Okay. Now, I've already skinned the bird, so if you don't like raw flesh, you might want to look away right now, but you're going to see it. It's unavoidable when you're roasting a chicken. Here it comes. There it is, raw chicken. Now, I've removed the skin. Here's the skin here. This might gross you out, but anyway, I've removed the skin. I'll show you why I removed the skin. But right now, I'm going to throw all of this mixture right inside the cavity. Just going to throw it right in there. The yam, and the potatoes, and the sage, olive oil, the garlic, the parsley, a little S&P, a little smoked Himalayan salt. Just get it right in there nice and raw. If you're really in a rush, if you want to pre-blanch your vegetables, you can certainly do that. It'll help you with the process. It'll speed it up, anywho. I like it all to sort of hang out and shake hands all at the same time, so to speak. Okay, so that's all inside, real rough like. It's not, I'm just gonna wash my hands here. I have a sink right beside me to wash my hands, so we're nice and clean all the time. Now, what I'm gonna do with that skin, okay, I'm gonna add some molasses on the flesh of the breasts. So I'm just going to pour a little bit on there. It's going to act like an adhesive. Okay, just like that. Going to rub it all around on there. Just rub it. So that's molasses. Now, I'm going to add some cornmeal, some medium ground cornmeal on there, and shredded coconut. So that is medium ground cornmeal and shredded coconut. So throw that all up on there, just like that. So we got molasses, we got the cornmeal, and we got the coconut on there, just like that. And so what that'll act as is an adhesive. Then after that, I'm gonna add some maple syrup. It's a sweetener, but also an adhesive, and I'll show you why I say adhesive and why we need an adhesive on there at all. Now I'm gonna grab the skin, gonna bring it over, and I'm just gonna rest that skin right over there and all the way around, just like this. And the reason why is because it'll crisp up a lot easier, and it'll also lock in the steam, and that allows all the vegetables on the inside to cook much easier. So just like that. So lock it in as much as you can, squish it down, and that mixture will lock it right to the flesh of the bird, just like that. Gonna wash my hands, excuse me. And then now I have a mixture that I make. It's a great little mix I use on red meats as well as white meats like this. I won't say what's in it because I'm going to each mix I make, there's some new ingredient in there that I decide to throw in there. I don't know. It's usually off the cuff. But a rough estimate of what's in there is some garlic, S&P, coriander, some cumin, and What else? I don't know. You know what? I'll just write it in after. So I'll have the recipe. I'll just load it in there. Okay, after that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up the oven. I've already have the oven hot and ready to go. Everything's hot, including the roaster is hot. Just gonna grab the bird. I'm gonna first roast it skin side up. I got the oven at 380, skin side up, for about 45 minutes. And then halfway through, I'm gonna flip it over, okay, and allow all the juices resting in the breasts of the bird, because you want them nice and juicy. You want the, like literally should be able to slice into that, and then you see the juice just come, right out of it. Nice and juicy is good, dry is bad. Juicy good, dry bad. And of course, if you like the hearts, the liver, all that kind of stuff, just huck that in on the side. I love all the organs. I eat them. They're healthy for you. Huck that in the side like that. Wash my hands. So that's it, man. Super quick. I did that in about, 11 minutes or so. Roast chicken, throw it inside. I'll have a short video of how it looks on the way out, and then we'll slice it open and we'll eat it and we'll all enjoy it. And anyway, I hope this helps you out. It's just a little bit of a unique recipe because the vegetables are roasted inside it, sort of all in one shot, so you don't have to worry about all of these separate items, so to speak. All right, well, I appreciate you watching. A very short video, but the viewership has been awesome. I really appreciate it, and hope to see you next time. All right, okay, see you later. Bye.